Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Asad Yaqub, and this video is especially for those who are curious to know what will happen to Ielts in 2022. What are the changes? What are the prospects? What are the new things in Ielts? Will it be more difficult? Will it be easier? And all that stuff. Well, guys, the good news is first of all, in 2022, Cambridge University Press is going to release Cambridge Ielts book number 17. So get ready for that. Now, those who have completed book 16, 1 to 16 already, for them this is the good news. There's going to be Cambridge Ielts book number 17. As far as drastic changes are concerned in Ielts, let me tell you, there aren't going to be any big changes in Ielts, because changing Ielts means the material which they have, the material which is available in the market, I mean books, Cambridge Ielts book number 1 to book number 16. If they change pattern of Ielts, those books are going to be useless, right? So there aren't going to be huge changes or big changes. Yes, there are few things. As far as Ielts speaking is concerned, they will add on a couple of new cue cards, and this happens on monthly basis. Every month, examiners themselves, they add some new cue cards, some new topics, okay, and they go on with that. In the same way, in January, there'll be a couple of new cue cards. Otherwise, the same cue cards, I mean, hometown. I used to listen to this topic in 2001. In Ielts speaking, they ask you about your hometown. And even today in 2021, they ask you about your hometown. Okay, so I mean, there haven't been advances in Ielts, serious advances or serious changes in Ielts. Anyways, we were talking about that. Speaking is going to be same part 1 and part 2 topics. They will add some more topics, and by the way, topics are going to be described, and then they can add anything. For example, describe a gadget that you use often. Describe a TV program. Describe a play. It can be anything. I can make 1000 cue cards myself, right? So don't worry. Focus your speaking. If you can speak English well, whatever the cue card is, you will have no problem with that, no issues at all, right? Now, let's go on after this. As far as reading is concerned, I would not say Ielts reading is going to be more and more complicated in 2022, but yes, there will be some new additions to Ielts. New reading tests based on science, technology, research, and it is going to go on the way it is. It will not be more complicated, but they will add some new topics, latest research as it is going on about driverless cars, about exploring other planets and things like that. Okay, so you can anticipate some new topics, and they're going to give them, and old topics are going to be there because they have a very nice bank of Ielts listening and reading tests, so they actually use the same tests time and again. Right? Now, after this, if I talk about writing, yeah, as far as writing is concerned, especially writing task 2, essay writing, in 2022, there would be some new topics which are related to global issues or global happenings or global phenomena like global warming and all that stuff. So there can be some new topics in 2022. But remember again, if you can write, if you have good written skills, you can write good English. Regardless the topic, you would be able to achieve good bench score in that as well. For part 1, it's going to be the same. Yes, they might add something new, petrol prices and this and that and all that. And this is going to be the part of their routine. But otherwise, there are no serious changes that I can discuss with you now. Listening. Yes, listening will be same, but again, you know, there aren't any changes that they're going to speed up the audio, or it's going to be easier, or it's going to be difficult. It depends your level of English. 2 students go to take their Ielts test. After listening, one who has good listening, he says test was easy. One who has bad listening skill, he says test was difficult and all that stuff. So, I mean, it's just the same. Thank you very much, guys. You were curious, and many of you asked me the question, what would happen to Ielts in 2022? That is why I made this video. I also teach Ielts online all over the world and on campus here in Lahore. If you want to be the part of my online or on-campus Ielts classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you best of luck. Take care. Allah Hafiz.